66-year-old Graciela Diaz leaves her middle-class apartment building to go to work, even though she's retired. She used to be a medical secretary, but the $200 she receives from her pension obliges her to keep working, now as a housemaid. Fighting back tears, she explains she can barely make ends meet.
It's painful. Finding yourself in this situation is not something that makes you happy. I dream of a more equal and generous Chile, where everyone has the right to retire on a dignified pension.
Like the majority of Chileans, she blames her plight on a neoliberal economic system that was consecrated under former dictator General Augusto Pinochet's constitution. It was the brainchild of the so-called Chicago Boys, Chilean economists who studied at the University of Chicago under Milton Friedman, who also met with Pinochet. For years, Chile's extreme free market model was applauded. But today, many describe it as savage capitalism, and one of the principal reasons the Constitution needs rewriting.
The right to a decent public health, quality education and a dignified pension are all social rights that our model was unable to deliver, despite its grandiose promises. I think we'll move towards a more modern form of capitalism, of inclusion to reduce the social and environmental divide.
The majority of the delegates elected to rewrite the Constitution are calling for free education, health, and higher pensions to be guaranteed by the state. They want more strict environmental rules, and for communities to have priority over water rights, rather than the agricultural sector. Those who defend the current model warn that the new constitution will replace Chile's stable economy with socialist populism.
So property rights, independence of central banks, things like this, I think are going to be weakened, and we are going to go back to a full-scale Latin American type of development. So it's going to be very bad.
We're inside Chile's historic Congress building, which has been accommodated to fit the 155 convention delegates. Over the last 2 centuries, all of this country's constitutions were written by a small elite of men. This time, it will be people from all walks of life. And that's not all. It will be 50% men and 50% women, the first time anywhere in the world where a constitution is drafted with gender parity. It will be the first time that Chile's indigenous communities will be able to push for recognition and autonomy. The legalization of abortion will also be high on the agenda. Heated debates lie ahead. Yet there's little doubt, even amongst its supporters, that a new page will be turned on Chile's Pinochet-era model. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Santiago.